parasitic creatures capable of extracting the life force from other living creatures. The Metroids have fallen into the clutches of a band of space pirates under the command of Mother Brain, a corrupt artificial intelligence. I'm gonna jump right in. Seeing as this is my very first ASMR video, I want to apologize in advance for any slip-ups at all. I'm very fascinated by the subject, the concept, of ASMR, and I really want to try making a video for myself. Metroid happens to be my favorite video game series of all time, and so I figured I would share that with you, for those of you who have not played Metroid before, and for those of you who enjoy Metroid very much. So, I'll be playing, and I'll try to give you whatever commentary I can. I like to think I know a lot about this game, so I'll share whatever knowledge I have with you as I progress. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new game. The controls are very simple. The D-pad allows Samus to move left and right. The A button allows Samus to jump, and the B button allows her to shoot. Samus has an arm cannon, which can aim in 3 directions: left, right, and up. So the first thing we're going to do is collect this glowing sphere. That sphere we just collected is an enhancement module for Samus's suit, allowing her to transform into the Morph Ball. The Morph Ball allows Samus to navigate tight passageways. Originally, I believe Samus was meant to crawl. However, it became easier to animate her as a little ball rolling around. I think it's very clever. It's remained throughout the entire series. It's one of its most iconic upgrades. You may have noticed I've been collecting small glowing circles. Those are energy bits. Energy bits replenish Samus's health. You start with only 30 health points. However, right now I can carry a maximum of 99. You may also notice Samus's projectile weapon does not travel very far. This is a temporary setback, as there is an upgrade soon into the game that will allow us to possess a longer range weapon. Excuse me. This game was revolutionary for its time, for its immense world, and the sheer amount of backtracking and exploration required. You can see here that we have to climb a very tall tunnel. Such huge areas are commonplace in Metroid. The color palette is swapped in this area. I believe it's to help players differentiate between the two tunnels. I am playing this using an emulator. However, I do own Metroid legally as well. It's actually very easy to play through legal means. It is available on the eShop on both the Nintendo 3DS and the Nintendo Wii U. I would highly recommend giving it a try. I believe it's $5, which is, in my opinion, a very good price for a wonderful piece of video game history. The item I just picked up has added missiles to my inventory. You can see my missile count in the top left. I now have 5, but I can collect expansions, which will increase my missile count in increments of 5. In addition, if I defeat a boss, my missile count will increase dramatically, as will my health. Or wait, no. No, that's not true. Your health will not increase once you defeat a boss. I'm sorry. However, there is a way to increase your health capacity. And that would be via energy tanks. We are about to collect an energy tank. I don't think it's in this room, but possibly it's in the next room. Or the next, not the next room, the one after this one. I turned the sound of the game down for the purposes of this video. However, this game has an incredible soundtrack. No doubt, if you've played Super Smash Bros., but not Metroid, you will still recognize the song that it's currently playing. Here we have an energy tank. Let me just take care of that guy. apologize if it can't process recording this game very well. To use missiles, you would hit the select button. You can see that Samus has turned slightly blue. That means she is prepared to use missiles. This red door ahead of me will require 5 missiles to open. Such doors usually lock away Chozo upgrades, such as this one here. This is the Morph Ball Bomb. The bomb allows you to lay bombs while you're in the Morph Ball, which can harm enemies and also propel Samus upward. I now have no missiles, so I may have to grind a little bit to replenish them. You can see now how I'm already backtracking. This game is not linear at all, which I love. Oh no. Sorry guys, I'll do my best, I promise, but I will do my best not to die. It's worth noting this is the only NES game I've ever beaten. I am very comfortable with the controls and gameplay, whereas the same cannot be said for any other NES game or game from this period. Although I did beat the original Metal Gear, the MSX2. I mean, it was on PlayStation 3, but it was originally for the MSX2. So I'm proud of that. Metal Gear is also an amazing series. Close second to Metroid, for me. Okay, I realize I've forgotten to collect Samus's long-range weapon, aptly named the Long Beam. However, if I have any hope of getting it, I will need 5 more. Well, I will need 5 missiles. I need 1 more now. So, let's see a little bit more about this game. It doesn't technically allow you to save your progress. However, it uses a robust password system. If you ever die in this game, a password will be displayed. And the password, basically what it does is, when you enter it, it's a record of your, basically everything you've collected and the last area you were in. password and simply enter it into their game. On the subject of passwords, this game has a number of secret passwords which can be used to, among other things, allow you to play as Samus, wearing a one-piece swimsuit. I realize, and I'm sorry, for those of you who have not played Metroid, I've given away the major spoiler. Namely, that Samus is a woman. That was a huge deal at the time, having a female hero, especially since the player is pretty much left to assume that Samus is in fact a man beneath her armor. If you clear the game, I believe in under 4 hours, you will get an ending in which it is revealed that Samus is actually a woman. Okay, here we've hit a roadblock. This is the gateway to Mother Brain's lair. Ahead we can see the busts of 2 monster creatures, Kraid and Ridley. Kraid and Ridley are Mother Brain's lieutenants, and are hiding elsewhere on planet Zebes. In order to gain access to Mother Brain's lair, we must defeat both of them. I know I said earlier that having the short beam was a bit of a setback. However, it does have its advantages. For instance, the short beam has a higher rate of fire, whereas Samus with the long beam can only fire 3 shots. Only 3 shots can appear on screen at any given time, meaning that if she is shooting all the way across a room, her rate of fire is a bit like a carbine rifle, I guess you would say. Back to this tunnel. Right, I know where we're going next. Later Metroid games would have a map system, but not this one. Maps are for wimps. At least they were in the 80s. Oh, shit. Okay. Sometimes the solutions to Metroid's puzzles are not at all evident. Here, for example, if we turn into the Morph ball, and you notice that enemy below us, if you set bombs along the ground, you can create an opening. However, we're not going to go down this one, because it will be very, very, very difficult to get back up. I can only hope that exploitable glitches in this game. I don't know how to do any of them, because cheating is bad. The same trick is in this room. However, the tunnel below, is different in structure. This one allowing us access to another suit upgrade. Through this door. It'll be much easier to collect items once we gain further missile expansions. Here we have the excellent ice beam, which will allow us to freeze our enemies and use them as platforms. Worth noting here, the statue in front of Samus represents a Chozo. The Chozo were an intelligent race of avian hominids. The Chozo raised Samus after she was orphaned during a space pirate attack to condition her to their home world, Zebes, the planet we're on now. They infused her with Chozo DNA, which partially accounts for her superior running and jumping capabilities. There you can see how the ice beam freezes the enemies. Okay, yes. We're going to go this way. Before we head deeper into enemy territory, there is one crucial item, for me at least. One drawback of the ice beam is it takes twice as many shots to kill an enemy. Which can be a problem when you're trying, like I am now, to replenish missiles or energy. Oh no, I lost that. This is not my very best playthrough of this game, unfortunately. Already I can tell. As far as this video is concerned, I do not think I have not really planned ahead, so I don't think there will be a point in the video where I say, I'm going to cut. I think because this is a fairly short game, I mean it's about 3 hours or 4 hours, I'll probably just record my entire playthrough in one sitting and just split it up in software. Yes, missiles. I love missiles, especially when I can only carry 5. He wants my blood. Fun fact, the composer composer of this game's music was Hirokazu, I think, Hirokazu Tanaka, otherwise known as Hip Tanaka. This is not. The item I'm about to get, I don't believe, was meant to be gained until later. However, it is a very, very useful item. So we're going to try to get it. Yes, we got it. That was close. Energy. Let me see. This is the Varia suit. Now Samus is pink. The Varia suit makes your armor sturdier. Now enemies will not do as much damage per hit. Now, you do not need the Varia suit to beat the game. However, it becomes exponentially difficult, more difficult, if you don't have it, as the bosses are capable of dealing massive amounts of damage, even when you have the Varia suit. Oh, here's a fun fact that I actually didn't know until very recently. The word Varia is actually a corruption of the Japanese word Baria, which itself is a phonetic spelling of the word barrier, so named for the suit's protective and defensive qualities. So, now you know. Of course, you may have known that already. I tend to find things out very late. You can see, probably, how, wow, this is not good. I'm gonna make a run for it. But you can see, I didn't take really that much damage throughout any of that, thanks to our good friend, the Varia suit. Now, if I'm correct, I need to use that guy as a platform. Excuse me, buddy. Shoot. Now, the question is, guess already based on my travesty of gameplay. Man, I hope you guys are finding this somewhat relaxing. Because, if I'm being completely honest, I get manic in the head playing this game. Getting some lag. Oh, there. Cleared up. Okay, so we have the necessary components. Well, not really necessary. Necessary for me, more like to make our way into Kraid's Lair, which is deeper in Sebas's subterranean network. Those are my knuckles, I'm sorry. I also hope that you don't mind the sound of my keyboard. I'm hoping that maybe you'll find that relaxing as well. I know finger tapping can be a powerful ASMR trigger for a lot of people. Oh, my mistake, I didn't mean to go this way. I don't think, at this rate, that we're going to see Samus's swimsuit. Sorry. But let me be the first to tell you, it's fantastic. I hope to eventually do playthroughs of other games in the Metroid series. I know I will be able to do playthroughs of the side-scrolling games. However, there are a number of Metroid games for the GameCube and the Wii. As I said, I do not have a very powerful computer, and therefore I can't run. I want to see if I can do something. There is an energy tank hidden somewhere in here. Ah, there it is. We'll get that one later, when we have the capabilities to do so. Anyways, as I was saying, there are a number of Metroid games for the GameCube and the Wii. And because my computer is fairly low power, I won't be able to run emulators for those systems. I've been told that there is a cable you can use to hook up your camcorder directly to your TV. However, to get a quality one, you need to spend a lot of money. And that's just kind of a hassle. So, I will at least try to do Ice Beam is very helpful in this area. Many of these enemies are too tough to simply shoot apart. So, freezing them becomes a viable alternative. We are currently in Kraid's lair. Kraid is a large crocodilian creature, and I am stumbling. Okay. Did I want to go this way? I don't know. It's a good question. I believe I will be able to get missiles by coming through here. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm not gonna go this way. It's too much trouble. And really, we don't need missiles to fight Kraid. Now this is interesting. Not quite sure where I am now. Oh, that always sucks when an enemy attacks you through a door. Pretty soon I'll be able to fire as many missiles as I want. However, I'll try to be judicious for now. A useful weapon combo in this game. If you freeze an enemy, a missile is usually all it takes to destroy them. If I'm not mistaken, there is an energy tank nearby. Yes, it's through here. Oh, good. I need this. There we go. Too fast for you. Remember how I said I would be judicious? I was lying. Let's try this way. Oh no. floor, drink lava. These guys take quite a bit. Side hoppers is what they're called. And they're in most Metroid games as a recurring enemy. Now, I don't have the missiles to proceed, so we're going to do some missile farming. That is, if I can. Probably not. Okay. Forget it. No missile farm. Health is good too. Wow. Secrets. Oh no, it's Kraid. JK, it wasn't Kraid. That was his body double, known simply as Fake Kraid. Yes, 007. Alright, now I believe from here we have easy access to the real Kraid. Sorry, my hand's falling asleep. There's Kraid. The trick to defeating Kraid is not to use missiles, but morph ball bombs. However, I will return to him shortly, as I am in an ill position, given my current health. Yes, give me all your energy. Okay, I've replenished a good deal of energy now, so I'm gonna try again. Oh. It's just a wrestling match with Kraid. uses little needles. Okay. Alright, sorry guys, I'm gonna give just a bit more. Because I am a disgrace. Okay, I'm hoping this will be enough. Oh, God. Oh no. Okay, guys. I'm gonna cut now. There's an example of the password. I will come back to this later.